Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about page templates and page options that come with Socrates. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about the Gutenberg versus the classic editor, and you'll understand what I mean in just a second. So if you're new to WordPress, this might be a little bit confusing. If you've been using WordPress, you probably know what I'm talking about. Basically, WordPress released a new editor called Gutenberg a few months ago, which makes a lot of tutorials seem odd because they look completely different. So I'm going to go to Pages, Add New. And this is the Gutenberg editor, and most of my customers are not using this editor. They use the classic editor. So I'm going to go and just show you how to install the classic editor right now, and then we'll go back and forth and just kind of give you a brief tutorial on these two. So I'm going to go to Plugins, Add New. I'm going to click on, I actually don't need to click on, I'm going to go to Classic Editor right here and click on Install Now. Now I'm going to activate it. And now in here, I can go to Settings, and if I want, I can allow users to switch editors. For the sake of this demo, I'm going to do that. Personally, I just use the classic editor. I don't use the block editor. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to save changes. Now I'm going to go to Pages. I'm going to go to Add New, and this is the classic editor. Okay, I'm just going to say it's Demo Page. And now for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to put in some test content here. This is test content. And I want to show you different page templates. So with Socrates, we have a full width template. We have a home sections template, landing page, left sidebar, masonry sidebar, member area, member left sidebar, page builders in plain white. I don't want to go too deep in all of these, but they all have different functions. Default would be the right sidebar or whatever default layout you chose. Full width means no sidebar. Home sections means it's full width. It works with our section shortcode, which is in the toolkit plugin, which is another demo. We have a landing page template. We have a left sidebar. Masonry is if you have a lot of posts and you want to have a nice looking layout with different containers of posts, you can do that. Member area just has its own custom sidebar. And then we have a member left sidebar. We have page builders. So if you want to use a page builder plugin, you would use the page builder template, which has very minimum requests, makes your page load much faster than most page builder templates. And we also have plain white, which is just a plain boring white template. So those are all the different templates you can use. You simply would select them here and you would publish the page and you would see what it looks like. So for example, if I publish this page right now, I'm going to load it up in a new window and it says demo page. This is test content. But if I wanted to change this to landing page and clicked on update and then reload, you'll see it's just a simple little landing page. Now, just an example of showing you another feature of Socrates, which is the ability to hide different elements. So if I want, I can hide the title on this page, and I can click on update and go back and reload, and now I just have this plain text. So if you want a simple landing page, this is how you can do it with a simple clean container and just content with no other title, no sidebars, no widgets, no headers, no widgets. And then we have these different elements here. We also have the ability to change the header navigation per page. So for example, if I go back here, change the default template, I can go here and I can change the different header navigations. I only have one menu at the moment, but essentially you can change this. You can also change the header image per page. So I can go up here and I can grab a different header image. So if I go upload files, choose this, I'm going to grab a this image here, click on use this image, and now when I click on update and I reload this page, it has a different header image, right? And here's my content and there's no title and so forth. So there's lots of different elements you can use here. Basically, we have the templates, we have the ability to change the custom header, we have the ability to hide different elements on each page. We also have custom header navigation. And we essentially have the same thing with posts as well. So you can change all these different elements with posts, but you can't use the page templates with posts. Now I want to just talk about the block editor for a second. So if you've started with WordPress and you've gotten used to the block editor, there is lots of different things you can do with blocks. I personally have not invested a lot of time in it yet, but all the same things are in here. These are the page templates that you would choose. This is the featured image. These are the different custom headers. These are the hide elements. So it's all here, just looks a little different, and the way you generate content is a little bit different. Now, if you're using our toolkit plugin, which is another video, that will not show in here by default. I may add something in the future to let you do that. So in the meantime, if you didn't want to use our toolkit, if you couldn't use our toolkit UI, you would just copy the shortcodes from a members area into the blocks, and that's how they would work. So this was just an overview of the page functionality with Socrates. The best thing to do is create some test content, just play with the different templates, and you will understand how they work. So hope this was helpful.